Chocolate syrup would have to be one of the most easiest things I've learnt how to make myself, and one of the things I'm most happy with. So we used to get this Hershey's syrup. I'd only ever buy it was on special for $4 for the 425 grams. My recipe is 1 cup of water, 1 cup of cocoa, and 1 cup of sugar. Just to make it easier, it goes 1-1-1. I have googled all on the internet. Some people say only 3/4 a cup of cocoa powder. I like to have a heavier cocoa powder because mine is going into milk to mix it up to make chocolate milk, because I always can find milk as a markdown, so it's just easier also as a ratio to go 1-1-1. If you taste it, it is a little bit bitter, but the sugar in the milk combats that when it's all mixed together. You can add a little bit of more sugar if you want to when you're stirring it, especially if you're going to do the syrup for, say, ice cream. Totally up to you. So into the saucepan you put your cocoa powder and you put your sugar and give it a really good mix, especially if your cocoa powder is a little bit older like mine. It just needed a good stir through to make sure no lumps were in there, and then you add in your water. I've just got tap water. Most recipes, I haven't seen anything that says it should be hot water to melt it. Most people are saying cold water, and give it a really good stir through. I've got a whisk because I just figured it was the easiest to use. You could use a spatula if you want to, which I end up doing on the stove a little bit later, just to make sure you get, those corners of the saucepan to make sure nothing has settled in there, because it did start catching a little bit. And I wanted to make sure that I was mixing it all together. So onto a low heat onto the stove top, and I just kept mixing as it was cooking. Some people are saying to leave it there to simmer for a couple of minutes. Other people are saying keep stirring. I didn't want to let it out of my sight, so I just kept mixing and mixing, and then when I felt in some areas it was getting a little bit thicker, I brought the spatula in, like I said, just to make sure I was catching any little bits that were left on the bottom of the pan. I did leave it to sit there and simmer without stirring it for about 30 seconds till I saw some bubbles on the side, but my saucepan isn't like a double thick lined, so I thought, I think this is going to catch. So I was nearby pretty quickly. Now apparently you can cook it more to make it thicker and actually boil it. You can experiment with how you want. I'm impatient and I just didn't want it to catch because burnt chocolate is not good. So I've just got a jar here that I did soak in hot water. It's been run through the dishwasher as well, and then I just filled it up, and then of course I poured some into a milk container and probably poured some onto the bench because and then gave it a good mix. And the thing with this one too, it mixes really quickly, which is what we want, but also you see that dark color come in really quickly, because with the Hershey's chocolate I have to squeeze nearly a third of that bottle to feel like we're getting any sort of transparency, because we like a really thick, a really deep, rich chocolate milk. I realize it probably doesn't look that dark to you, but we did have a little taste off camera and we were really happy with where it was at. So I'm grabbing the other milk that is in the fridge because they're close to expiry, well, a couple of days over, and I know that by turning milk into chocolate milk it will go very quickly, and it does help to extend out the other drinks that we have in the fridge, so it is a good, cheap and frugal alternative for us. How long does this last in the fridge? I know I'm going to get asked. Well, for us it's gone after a couple of weeks, so I don't know, which I'm happy with because as you've seen, it's quick and easy to make it. So if we run out, we can do that again. I've got to show you the consistency in a second. It is thinner than the Hershey's chocolate, as I said, but I'm finding, as I've mentioned, I need a lot less to do exactly the same thing. So I'm really happy that I've been able to make this myself. If you make it, let me know. I find that it doesn't settle as hard in the bottom of the bottle, a good shake or two, and it's mixed right through again. So thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to have shared this with you, something I've been able to achieve. I'll see you next time. Bye.